If you looked at stats alone, every one of the greatest wide receivers would have played in the NFL after 1985, but pro football has had exceptional wideouts since the 30s. Here is a ranking of the 25 best factoring in the era in which they played. Of course you know who the G.O.A.T. is. Rankings by Aaron Tallent, who is part of the Athlon Contributor Network. Tallent is a writer whose articles have appeared in the Sweet Science, Fox Sports Outkick the Coverage, Liberty Island and The Washington Post. Follow him on Twitter at Aaron Tallent. Pittsburgh 1974-82, 116 games, 336 rec, 5,462 yards, 51 TDs. His performances in big games have reached an almost legendary aura. Green Bay 1988-94, 112 games, 595 rec, 8,134 yards, 65 TDs. A neck injury cut his brilliant career short. Imagine if Brett Favre had been able to throw to him for most of his career. Indianapolis 2001-14, 211 games, 1,070 rec, 14,345 yards, 82 TDs. His 93 career playoff receptions are second only to Jerry Rice. Carolina 2001-13, Baltimore 2014-16, 219 games, 1,031 rec, 14,731 yards, 81 TDs. One of only 3 players to earn receiving's Triple Crown since 1966. Jerry Rice and Sterling Sharpe are the other two. Los Angeles Rams 1994, St. Louis Rams 1995-2007, San Francisco 2008-09, 223 games, 1,024 rec, 15,208 yards, 91 TDs. If the Rams had not drafted him in the second round in 1994, there may have been no greatest show on turf. Houston 2003-14, Indianapolis 2015, Tennessee 2016, 193 games, 1,062 rec, 14,185 yards, 70 TDs. Johnson is the only player to record 60 or more receptions in his first 8 seasons. Pittsburgh 1998-2011, 217 games, 1,000 rec, 12,083 yards, 85 TDs. Ward is the Pittsburgh Steelers' all-time leading receiver. That's saying something. Buffalo 1985-99, Washington 2000, 234 games, 951 rec, 13,198 yards, 87 TDs. In addition to his prolific receiving statistics, Red also rushed 75 times for 500 yards in his career. Baltimore Colts 1955-67, 154 games, 631 rec, 9,275 yards, 68 TDs. Barry had the greatest hands of his era. Just ask anyone who played with him. Los Angeles Raiders 1988-94, Oakland Raiders 1995-2003, Tampa Bay 2004, 255 games, 1,094 rec, 14,934 yards, 100 TDs. Nicknamed Mr. Raider, Brown is the only receiver to retire ranked in the top 5 in career receiving and return yardage. Indianapolis 1996-2008, 190 games, 1,102 rec, 14,580 yards, 128 TDs. Inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2016, Harrison is responsible for almost a quarter of Peyton Manning's 539 touchdown passes. Dallas 1988-99, 159 games, 750 rec, 11,904 yards, 65 TDs. Perhaps the strongest receiver of all time, Irvin's physical play fit the Cowboys' offense like a glove. Oakland Raiders 1965-78, 190 games, 589 rec, 8,974 yards, 76 TDs. He had 40 or more receptions in 10 straight seasons, which is amazing when you consider the era in which he played. Green Bay 1978-86, Los Angeles Raiders 1987-88, Buffalo 1989-92, Philadelphia 1993, Los Angeles Rams 1993, 233 games, 764 rec, 14,004 yards, 75 TDs. Lofton was the first player to reach 14,000 career receiving yards. Houston Oilers 1969-72, Cincinnati 1972-75, San Diego Chargers 1976-86, 239 games, 750 rec, 12,146 yards, 65 TDs. When he retired in 1986, he was the career leader in receptions and receiving yards. San Diego 1962-70, Dallas 1971-72, 137 games, 542 rec, 10,266 yards, 85 TDs. His play showed offensive coordinators what could be accomplished with a wide-open passing attack. Washington 1980-93, New York Jets 1994. Philadelphia 1995, 224 games, 940 rec, 12,721 yards, 68 TDs. Monk was the only constant in the wide receiver corps as the Washington Redskins won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks. Arizona 2004, current 234 games, 1,303 rec, 16,279 yards, 116 TDs. Fitzgerald is the youngest player in NFL history to catch 1,000 passes in a career. Philadelphia 1987-89, Minnesota 1990-2001, Miami 2002, 234 games, 1,101 rec, 13,899 yards, 130 TDs. Carter would have been the most dominant receiver of the 1990s, if not for Jerry Rice. Photo courtesy of Getty Images. Minnesota 1998-2004, Oakland 2005-06, New England 2007-10, Tennessee 2010, Minnesota 2010, San Francisco 2012, 218 games, 982 rec, 15,292 yards, 156 TDs. When he was on, as in 2007 when he caught a single-season record 23 TDs, he was the best in the league. He was on enough to put himself in the Hall of Fame in 2018. San Francisco 1996-2003, Philadelphia 2004-05, Dallas 2006-08, Buffalo 2009, Cincinnati 2010, 219 games, 1,078 rec, 15,934 yards, 153 TDs. Antics aside, Owens put together a Hall of Fame-worthy career and was rewarded with induction to Canton in 2018. Green Bay 1935-45, 116 games, 488 rec, 7,991 yards, 99 TDs. Hudson is the only receiver to be enshrined with the first Hall of Fame class. He had 99 touchdown receptions in the 1930s and 40s. Photo courtesy of NFL.com. Detroit 2007-15, 135 games, 731 rec, 11,619 yards, 83 TDs. Johnson was the most physically gifted receiver to ever play the game. His retirement after only 9 seasons will always leave us wondering what might have been. Seattle 1976-89, 200 games, 819 rec, 13,089 yards, 100 TDs. He held every major receiving record when he retired and was the first player to catch 100 touchdown passes. Photo courtesy of NFL.com. San Francisco 1985-2000, Oakland 204, Seattle 2004, 284 games, 1,549 rec, 22,895 yards, 197 TDs. No surprise here. If any receiver playing today wants to break one of his career records in receptions, touchdowns or yards, he will have to be awesome and he will have to play for at least 15 seasons. Photo courtesy of Getty Images.